did it. I made it to the top. Feels like I got shot with adrenaline. That was the hardest thing ever.
I don't know if you can see me, but we finally made it.
Everything will go well, but it is scary.
Long time in the making. Sheila, here we come.
Bienvenidos and welcome to Santiago, Chile.
Número no es válido. What the fuck? Stupid numbers that I don't understand.
5 days later, we bought a car.
This is gonna be the car that hopefully gets us 12,000 miles back to the U.S.
Left or right?
Kilometers. I think right.
Right.
Let's try right.
We just got through the border into Argentina. I don't know how we did it, but all of our papers were apparently good, even though we were missing some. So, guess it's time to get out of here.
Now we get to
Climb
sleep on the road or something.
After 2 years of planning, we finally made it. It's the tallest mountain in South America, and the highest peak in the world outside of the Himalayas. Our sights are set on the summit.
We're off to Camp 1, Confluencia, ACONCAGUA.
Or acclimatize here, so we'll see.
We need to figure that out soon because it's already 8:42.
Yeah.
And the hike to Mulas is about 7 or 8 hours. It's gonna get hot.
After the climb, we realized things weren't about to get any easier.
Normally here is
Is the clamp broken?
yeah, that's broken. You can put it
you
on
can
here.
tighten it. Yeah,
It don't make contact. The first stone you met, poof.
What are our goals today?
Well, we want to definitely get our battery fixed, get some clamps so that can cease to stop working all the time. Maybe get a tarp for weather like this. You like my room, by the way? Not bad.
The electric fence makes it nicer.
Turns out we have problems much more than battery clamps. We have a radiator about to blow, and it's spewing corrosive fluid.
This is awesome.
I think we made it.
Did you find any chinchillas?
No, but there's chinchilla poop everywhere.
It's a good sign. It echoes around here.
Our first volunteering stop.
Hi, I'm Amy, and we're here with Save the Wild Chinchillas in Alco, Chile, where we make chinchilla habitat.
Under the hot desert sun in this secluded mountain valley, we got to work. And we can already tell this week will be about much more than chinchillas.
So they're eating alfalfa cubes. She wants to go get some grass for them.
Is that what they mostly eat? Alfalfa and grass?
No, they usually eat these rabbit pellets. Why'd you collect those seeds the other day?
Good time.
For the chinchillas? What about the chinchillas?
Feed them.
Yeah, they eat those seeds. Okay, so you're feeding the wild chinchillas?
How often do you collect the seeds?
Ethan, Ryan, and John have come and they've helped us make some refuges for the wild chinchillas for when they're dispersing.
It's gonna be the best damn chinchilla home that they've ever had on this whole mountain. Better than Ryan's.
I don't know. Mine's like a vacation resort for chinchillas.
Dude, you're using small ass rocks.
No, there's big ones.
The guys helped with a maze, and what we have inside of there are a bunch of plants that chinchillas eat that we've been growing here since 2000. We collected seeds from those trees, and the guys took those up and fed the wild chinchillas up in the colony.
Ryan, would you like to feed some chinchillas?
I would love to feed some chinchillas.
There's 2 bushes up there that need...
Bushes up there that need feeding?
There you go.
Okay.
When the road got paved to go through the middle of the chinchilla reserve, we had a silent protest, a peaceful one, in the plaza in Neapel. I asked the children and the people in the local town to just wear red shirts in the plaza outside of the government building where the meeting was supposed to take place. I was inside of the meeting. The children in the plaza started saying, "Save the chinchillas," in Spanish, and they were so loud that the government officials had to close the windows to the meeting, and they also drew the curtains closed. And the meeting was open to the public. So then, about 5 minutes later, all the kids walked in and sat down in the meeting. And those kids had questions for these people, like, we really don't want that road there. These kids actually live out here in the middle of nowhere. And they're like, we don't want that road there, we want the chinchillas. 5 minutes after that meeting, we walked around the corner, sat down, I was drinking a cup of coffee, and someone came and whispered in my ear, "One more word against that road and your visa will be pulled and you will be kicked out of Chile." If I get kicked out of Chile, who's going to do this?
Right.
I don't know anyone that would do this for 17 years without a paycheck.
So Ryan went on ahead with the tent to Plaza de Mulas. Ethan over here is not feeling so hot. He's a little dizzy and a little nauseous, so we're just going slow, taking it easy. And
Bunch of steep switchbacks. We went up, 500 feet? Right after that, I've been feeling great the whole time. Right after that, it hit me so hard.
we should be alright. It's just gonna be slow going to get there.
It was an exhausting day today. Right now we're at Plaza de Mulas. It's a little after 10 o'clock at night. We left Camp Confluencia at 10:30 and got here at 8:30 p.m. Since then we've just been boiling water, setting up the tent, trying to get everything done to go to bed. The hike was definitely tough, harder than we all expected, for just long, fucking long.
We had a really good week helping out Amy and her family and the chinchillas, both wild and domestic.
One amazing stop behind us, a desert drive ahead, and Peru on the horizon.
Chile is a very, very long country.
It's a big desert.
Not much out here.
That's where we are. right there. And we need to continue going north until we get to Peru. Not the best news we just received.
A sad night it is. We just got turned down trying to go into the Peruvian border from Chile.
If we're not let through tomorrow, we're gonna have a very difficult, shitty, hard few, maybe over a week. But there's a way around it somehow. We just have to figure out what it is.
Yeah, there'll be a way to get through it. It's just gonna really suck. And we're gonna be stuck here doing it.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Me too.
Time to set that tent up.
This morning is so far going better than last night. Thanks for our visit to Chile. Thanks for your visit to Peru.
We didn't make it that far yet. Oh, look.
Hey guys,
go back to Chile.
Do you want to go to Chile today?
When we bought this truck, Ryan drew the short straw. He got the Chilean tax ID, he put the car in his name. But that never showed up in the system. And technically, it doesn't belong to us. So, until we sort this out, we're stuck.
That's everything? Notarias in Chile are the worst.
We made the tough decision to sell the car and keep going.
So we have to condense our gear a lot more with the new plan of getting rid of the truck here, selling it in Arica, the border town for Peru, and busing it the rest of the way. And yet all the while we're putting this box together and packing gear, we're here in the city with a donkey.
Right there.
Right there, just blocking us in.
The paperwork would take about 2 weeks to clear, and although it's not easy feeling trapped, it gave us the chance to really drink in the culture around us. The waiting begins.
We want to go surfing. We want to go to the surf school. We met someone down here who was out on the surf, having a good time, comes in, talk to him, his buddy has a surf school, we want to rent some boards. However, we go in for a dip yesterday, and Jonathan turns around and sees one of these right in his face.
Put your hand next to that thing.
That's how big it is.
Disappointment. The force of the waves has torn away the fishing net right off the rope. It ripped. Looked like an old rope, but it ripped. And yeah, all the fish are gone. Right? 1.5 months ago, we bought this car in Santiago, expecting to drive it all the way to the States. Here we are in northernmost Chile, selling it.
Selling it for a lot less.
It's a Raul over here.
Yeah, it's a strange situation, but we've been stuck at the beach for too long.
Yeah.
Boys, here we are.
Okay. So we've got a giant pile of stuff now.
Now we have all this.
Our squeaky car is gone.
No more truck. Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Let's just get rid of everything but the boogie boards.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not getting
It's raining,
all up in there.
and we don't want to walk all the way to the toilet. So
It's got some of this action going.
we just pee in the tent. And hope that it doesn't overflow.
Our pee bottles there,
You have 400 milliliters.
Yeah.
and they're a little small. What do you think?
They're tiny.
Oh,
Mine
he's
nearly
got-
overflowed the other day.
Here we go.
You gotta go by sound.
I don't think I'm gonna fill it. It's gonna be about half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
Lucky.
I think I'm good. But it's not stopping. Uh-oh.
Keep it away from my bag.
What's the word?
Oh no. Oh my god, dude.
Are you at 400?
Holy crap.
Sounds like it
Well,
was
we finished
almost an emergency over there. Right there.
Oh my god. That's close.
Hey, at least it's a good color. It means I'm hydrated.
That was precision right there.
Damn. Well, we're doing 2 rest days here, right? Today and tomorrow.
2 rest days or 1 rest and then carry day?
2 rest days might not be a bad idea, depending on how we feel when we wake up tomorrow. Here we go, Ethan.
Cache number 1 complete, baby. Oh, gorgeous.
That was a nice hike.
It's getting cold out.
Did you defecate?
I didn't.
No?
No. I bought my orange bag though. Just couldn't do it.
The Boy Scout motto.
Again. I'm gonna need that shit water at Confluencia.
So this should be our last night in Canada. Most of our supplies is up in Nico, Camp 2. So we'll head up there at some point tomorrow. We had a little scare. We didn't think we had water down at this camp, but luckily we found a little stream and boiling it up right now, so we should be good. So no rush, taking our time still and making sure we acclimate properly. That way we can make the summit.
What's up? We are in Tacna right now, in Peru, after all this time. And we have been waiting about 7 hours for our 8:30 bus.
After selling the truck, it took us 40 long hours on buses and hitching into the Andes before we could get out to my friend Grant Adams, a Peace Corps volunteer, who I had actually met studying abroad in New Zealand years back. Ocamayo, a part of Peru most people will never see.
This is Grant. Hi, Grant.
What's up? So yeah, what we're doing today is what's been happening in the rainy season is we got a lot of erosion and a lot of landslides. So we'll be planting trees alongside the river and alongside the road to kind of reinforce the road. Yeah, hanging out in the Andes and stuff.
Well, that's not bad.
What we're also going to be doing is building kind of a mini trash landfill, a micro relleno, and so the community will put the trash in it, and it's a better plan than burning it
Or tossing it in the river.
Yeah, exactly. Monday we'll be doing some recycling. We'll be lifting my 2,000 kilos of recycling and bringing it to town up there to sell.
So why are we selling this recycling?
Well,
it's not for profit.
I'll tell you why. We're selling this recycling just to clean up the town. One of the big problems in Peru is that they toss trash everywhere. I mean, there's just trash, as you can see, all over the floor. Yeah, we'll be selling this trash to factories, or ultimately, end up in factories where they'll make clothes, blankets, and then out of the metal cans that we recycle, they'll use those to make metal parts, new cans, and things like that.
Sure, there was a lot of work, but we could always find time to have fun.
Cambiaré a pelota.
How's your stomach doing, Ronz, from the other night?
Still unsettled.
What happened?
I don't know what it really was, but I got hit with some food poisoning. It wasn't just an upset stomach. There was our second night here. I had to skip dinner just so I could try and lay down and hopefully sleep off the stomach pains, and what that turned into was me up all night throwing up with diarrhea. It was just miserable, absolutely terrible. And since it's all of yesterday and pretty much all of today so far, just kind of weak stomach, weak body, tired a lot. It's just it's not been fun in that aspect. It's been really cool to see what Grant's doing here with the Peace Corps and to help him out, and to really, this has been the craziest, most amazing cultural experience that we've had so far. But dietary wise, it's been rough on me.
Ryan, show us how tall the doors are.
Oh, you mean this door? That I have to duck down and go through?
There's a guard dog.
Looks like a lot of books down there.
Hostel. Clean and safe. 24 hours.
See what we got.
It says welcome with 2 swans. At least you still have your pee bottle.
I need to take a piss. I got my pee bottle.
Yeah. I mean, the lights are on in the courtyard. You would think someone will.
It's not seeming very 24 hours to me.
No, the receptionist must be tired tonight.
It's 1:20 a.m.
So there's a few taxis that are passing every once in a while. I guess we could do that.
Just on the streets of Quito.
Or walk around. It seems like kind of a weird spot.
Hola. Yeah, un cuarto para tres personas.
$40.
To the animals.
We're in the jungle.
We made it to the Sashiyaku Animal Reserve. This is a place that protects and rehabilitates exotic animals, and for a week, we'll be helping them out.
In the jungle.
And saws. It's a good monkey toy.
I need to get a photo of that.
There she goes.
Riding in the back of a truck. Come back from the bus station. But it's kind of cool back here. It's got a little cabin.
I like it.
Yeah. So, this is where we're gonna get our water from Camp Nido. Trusting the homies up here. There's actually a few platoons of the Argentinian army. And they've all been drinking this for the past 3 days. And say we don't need to boil it. So, we're not gonna.
Welcome to our humble abode.
This is our hostel.
It actually is really cool though.
It is pretty sweet.
Aside from the fact that we do have to sleep on the ground, which is not a good thing for like...
Tarantulas,
Right,
snakes,
right,
poisonous dart frogs.
right.
We've been doing a lot of things the last years.
Yeah.
Planted 4,000 trees.
Wow. That's a ton.
600 fruit trees of them. There now.
Awesome.
There were little things like that, and now they're like you see a structure of a tree.
Awesome.
So next year we hope have fruit.
Wow.
There are like 50 variety of fruit trees, and it's all kind of
Could never even
medicinal
name 50
garden there.
Yeah.
We have a little lake to water the plants. It's like doing composting tea with fish and ducks and all that.
So one day you will be self-sustaining.
It's as much as we can. Not only us. It's the idea is to involve all town with it. No, it's like it's not sustainable to be self-sufficient.
yeah, right. Exactly.
You need your neighbors. You need to get your environment with it. No, it's like oh, yeah, I can do it myself. No.
Time to wake up.
Hi.
Hi. We're on the Nicaraguan-Costa Rican border. Soon we'll take a boat to San Carlos, Nicaragua. First,
A boat filled with animals.
first we eat organic farm-made hot sauce, organic farm-made bread, organic farm-made cheese,
Filled with water. Strange cheese.
organic farm-made water.
This is our home in Nicaragua.
This here is the bed sleeping area. Over there we have our closet.
If you're one who enjoys the company of sandflies, then this is the place for you.
The volcano is awesome. So is this coconut that's gone now.
How's the sand?
Heavy. Nice heavy sand. Gray sand. But we should be able to build some cool sinks, stoves, other kitchen supplies.
What you guys have indicated your message to be, I think strikes really clearly with me because it's something similar to what I have seen people doing on this farm. And what they've been doing is coming here looking for something deeper, something bigger than themselves to be part of. Something greater than just the coolest beach or the tallest mountain. Whilst seeing the coolest beach or the tallest mountain. And what that's done on the ground, as someone who's been on the ground, is it's really helped grow a community of people who's made a whole bunch of change happen on a grassroots level within this community. And it's built a community of people worldwide that support this, what we're doing here on the farm.
Another place we'll never forget.
Almost 3 months have passed, and everything has changed. We've been so many places now and met the most amazing people. What if we had listened to everyone who called us crazy?
You guys just coming back in?
I am.
How is it out there?
Oh, it's nice.
Nice?
Yeah, snowy. It's not ideal weather for being at Camp 3, night before summit push, but I talked to the guides over there in the hut, and they're saying that they talked to base camp and tomorrow should clear up tomorrow morning until around 6 p.m. So their plan is to wake up around 3 or 4, get out of here by 5, and go for the summit. And they said, I mean, that's the plan. The best check you can do is wake up and look at the sky. So we'll follow that motto too. We'll boil some snow, get our water ready, get some food, go to bed early, wake up, and hopefully go for it. Above 20,000 feet now. There's Ethan and Ryan just over my shoulder, heading up. It's gorgeous here. Unbelievable. Unreal.
It is impossible to tell you how hard it is at this point. Every single step is so difficult, physically and mentally. Every single one you just have to think about, one foot in front of the other, and then go.
My heart hurts. A lot.
Still skipping.
Yeah. Like I'm feeling faint.
Alright, let's get you down.
I was like totally fine. And then all of a sudden, one step right here, right in the sternum, just pop, dizzy, shortness of breath, heart palpitations, skipping beats. It feels better down here, but I can still feel it a little bit.
I think you're gonna have to go lower.
We found this hostel right nearby, which is absolute crap, but apparently it's very dangerous to take a bus at night into Honduras, so we decided to stay in the hostel and don't have enough money to pay for this hostel, which means Ethan is wandering the streets of northern Nicaragua looking for an ATM.
This is the most expensive hostel we've stayed in yet, and it's also one of the worst. Sucks. Look how awesome that is. There's a diaper hanging up.
Oh, there is a diaper, just chilling.
And there it is. Bucket full of poop.
Nice.
Hola.
Art for Humanity's the Leadership Center, the first English-speaking college in Honduras, an exclusive, all-female campus that fosters the growth of future business and political leaders, all sustained by a coffee plantation and the generosity of others.
Here's one of the classrooms. Got a bunch of desks in a circle. Turn this off.
I think sometimes we are inclined to dismiss ideas too quickly or not realize fully the potential of an idea. The idea that you guys are pursuing is one that impacts the lives of more people than you know. And the same with Art for Humanity and the Leadership Center. These all began with just an idea.
I came down with a friend who's also involved in leadership still at the school, and I think the night I arrived here on campus, I turned to him and said, there's no way I'm bringing my family down here, out in the middle of nowhere, Honduras. There's nothing out here. But regardless, I guess, of your philosophy, whether you'd say it's fate or faith or God, whatever you attribute that to, something changed, and got home and just felt like it'd be actually a good fit for our family, kind of a change of lifestyle, change of pace. So we came down, my wife and 1-year-old son and I, as volunteer teachers. One thing kind of led to another, and went from being a volunteer teacher to the director on campus to the president of the school in a matter of a year that we were down here.
Right now, I am shaping a dome of sand, and that's to be the inside of this new cook stove. It's going to be a wood-burning kind of bread-baking pizza oven, ideally. And so I'm shaping this sand dome, then it's going to be covered in newspaper, and then we're going to stack clay bricks on top of it. Ryan is mashing up the clay over there with his feet, and then after all that sets and hardens, then we dig out all the sand, we have a fire, the newspaper burns off, and we got ourselves an oven.
Consistent right now.
That's how you make a stove or an oven out of all natural materials around you from your bare hands.
And tin.
And tin.
Today we're going to be walking down to the town center of Los Valles and handing out some shoes to the town's kids. But we figured we'd let Candida's kid, the chef here, have him come in and have a first pick. It's a couple sizes off. It's a little bit big.
Mira.
Me gusta, diga. Me gustan los zapatos, diga.
Me gustan los zapatos.
¿Sí? ¿Te gusta? Para niños, chicos, allá.
Just gave away 45 pairs of shoes that Keen Footwear just gave us, and we gave them away at the school. And I don't know, it just felt really, really good. Kids were coming up with, you know, big holes in their shoes, toes sticking out, you know, all dirty, and just to give them a nice new pair of shoes that, you know, they could grow into and wear for years to come. It was very, very fulfilling.
For most of them, it was the first pair of shoes or first new pair they've ever had. It's pretty much a hand-me-down from either older brothers or sisters or other people in the community.
They're still playing, just carrying them under their arms, running around with them. You can tell how much everyone appreciates it. All the mothers too.
He's probably the most sexually frustrated creature I've ever seen in my life.
Bruce?
Yeah.
There's a few dogs. Bruce.
Oh, it's beautiful!
Is that clean?
Yeah! It's incredible!
We are in Zambrano right now. We just left Los Valles, where we were working with Art for Humanity, and now we're standing on the side of the road waiting to catch a ride, hopefully up to San Pedro Sula, where we can go north from there.
Here's one.
Here's the truck. Let's see if we have any luck.
You always know chicken bus when it's coming. Oh yeah. Makes quite a ruckus. There's that squeak and the honk.
We realize now that we don't have the money to make it to Alaska.
I got pickpocketed on a chicken bus in Guatemala.
This will be our last week together before heading back to the States. It was either that or wind up penniless in northern Mexico. So for now, we'll put the rest of our travels on hold and spend our last few days reforesting the mountains of Xela, Guatemala with the Chico Mendes project.
We're heading up to the mountains.
Woo! Es de que yo le he dicho a la comunidad, si hay reforestación, si nosotros reforestamos, es es mejor, porque yo tengo derecho de tomar agua, pero también tengo obligación de sembrar árboles. Entonces la idea de Chico Mendes es esa. Entonces Chico Mendes siembra árboles y la comunidad trae para sembrarlos en el bosque en el mes de mayo, junio, julio y agosto. Entonces esa es la idea de Chico Mendes.
We're trying to grab some rocks to encircle these trees so that people know that they're actually trees and not just weeds. Before that, as you can see, there's a lot of overgrowth. So we used some machetes and some pickaxes to get rid of that because it was starting to take over the trees and take all of their water as well, just killing them off. So now we've got this small hillside full of trees, baby trees, but one day they'll be big trees.
Last games. They were playing so dirty the whole time. That's why hockey's so sick like though.
Have you ever done this for your birthday? You stick sticks in this bag of dirt, and then months later you get this.
Ryan.
Yep.
Talk about your shower.
Well, what's always happened to me? There's this tin bucket on the ground, and you fill the bucket with this bucket, and then you kind of just do this. And the water's cold and probably more or less the same as lake water.
To be like in that moment volunteering and like you're working your ass off. You're working from 9 to 9 every day, 7 days a week, and then when you trek, that's kind of like your weekend. You're actually like that's your day off, but you're still trekking with like 40 pounds backpack and you're working your ass off. But that's when it comes. It all makes sense, you know, because you're helping other people. And you feel like you're contributing, you're helping out, you know? You're making a difference.
We are officially at the end of our time here together on this journey. And what a journey it's been.
What we've experienced is just so much more than most people do in their life. It's hard to really express that right now.
It's just not even sank in that we're actually leaving each other. We've been together for so long now, almost 4 months, and now we're all going our separate ways.
We're done. Heading home. Can't believe that's happening.
It's scary, weird, and refreshing at the same time. But at least for now, I'm still the bearded man in the Ecuadorian pants with a sleeping bag in the corner of the airport terminal.
I know it's going to be good. We're all going to help out in our own respective countries. I'm going to Mexico, Jonathan will be going to Canada, and Ryan's going to the States. But it's sad to leave the boys. It's been an awesome adventure.
I'm ready to go back. I want to stay down here. It's just so different. But I am happy that I did it. So happy that I was able to experience this, to be able to help others, help the environment, help some animals. And if our message gets out, then we did a big part, and we got a lot of people involved, and we did a good thing. And I think
no matter what happens with it, we did a great thing. So I'm happy I came down here.
Oh God.
I did it, dude.
Get on the rocks.
Holy shit. Pretty unbelievable, huh? Finally made it. Not much visibility today, to say the least. We feel very moved to be here. It's 2 years in the making. We wish Jonathan was here with us. He's here. And now it's time to get back down. I feel very weird at the moment. But this is all about. I love all y'all.
We're just 3 regular guys who acted on a dream. We followed our passions while helping out as much as we could along the way. It was hard, really hard, but worth every second. Every experience we had and everything we learned started with an idea. And that idea changed our lives.
Well, this is our hike out. I think all of us just want to get the fuck out of here. We've got a long way to go.
I don't feel like death anymore. That's a good thing. I'm just tired, but not dying.
That is a good thing. None of us died.
Oh God, wow.
That was intense in the water.
That was intense.